No problem. It's under control.
Okay, and in 5, 4,
I need
3,
sex.
2.
Out of the dream.
And now,
Two events in the last 10 minutes have put in a chilling new light. First, our new... When an intense radio signal began to hear that noise in the background. A light, a pulsating hum coming from the direction. The decibels increased minute by minute to the point where you all screamed to be heard.
Bob, can you get any closer to the rim of the crater? Can you get any closer to the rim of the crater? Right.
Hear the sound level as we move towards the crater.
Watch the end of the world
Little
on
Billy,
television,
little
my
Timmy
man.
watch the end of the world on television here on the show. And you're joining. Whoa, what was that?
It sounded like an impact from some kind of falling meteor, but that's no excuse to ignore your Bible lesson. Those voices from the pit calling me to ultimate madness.
Sometimes, like tonight, for instance.
Yeah, tonight.
Sometimes, like tonight, I just like to kick back, as you young people say.
Hey, what the?
Down out of there.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing anything
We're just
wrong.
doing
Jesus hears every lie you utter, and it makes your little tongue as black as pitch. Hello? Hello?
Do you
Hello?
have your television on?
And you can see Billy and Timmy waving, winking, and gesticulating at you. I've told them to be polite. Oh, he just hit the television. Oh, my.
That's the way Billy is at this hour.
He has injured his protrusion.
That was his little appendage, but another one will grow back.
Hold the evidence.
But it works better when you puzzle it out.
Well, of course.
Why don't
There's
you
Aunt
try...
Bertha.
Oh, get out of the way, young man. Oh, that old lady's all stuck up. I'd like to overturn her wheelchair. You know, that Timmy is just a little brat. One of these days, I'm going to put him back on electroshock therapy.
Hey, Grandma, looking good.
It is? Oh, I'm all confused now.
Little Billy was bilious that day when he was faced with the gigantic frog of doom.
Wow, what a neat frog. Boy, I sure wish I could see what was happening, but my eyes have gone bad too, just like Auntie B's. That frog looks good enough to eat. I think I just might lick it.
Children at school seem to pick this up and are able to...
Nutcase.
So Billy began to play with his food every night.
What's he doing? I told him not to experiment. Every evil thing started with experimenting.
What's Billy making downstairs in the basement anyway?
Yeah, but
Why is Aunt Bertha in a wheelchair in this one?
her old limbs just gave out after all those years.
It's good.
I'm not hungry. May I be excused? What did you drop on the floor?
Oh, I'll get it.
Nothing. It's just my report card.
I mean, it's just my, sexy yams.
What the?
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize this was this kind of...
Billy, what are you doing
Young
under there?
man, get up out from under the table right now.
Later tonight, Billy.
Okay, son. Now, I don't want you to do anything funny while I'm away with your mom or with any of the others around here. I'm just going to get in and drive off to that big sales meeting.
Suitcase full of crap. And he's leaving town.
Take care of him, Aunt Bertha. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye.
Now jam that rod in between those two,
These exercises are being performed by Aunt Bertha's biogenetic school
They're
of
cool.
retrofitting dancing.
These are like her guards and everything. I think somebody in the basement.
Oh,
A burglar.
This building doesn't even have a basement. Unacceptable. Simply unacceptable.
Yes, Billy and Timmy and the underground army of dinosaurs.
That's no excuse. I can't tell if my lips are moving or not. Can't you smell them? Sometimes can't you just sniff them? Sniff them down there? And it sounds, well, a little bit obscene. Now, we're not going to talk any more about it. But they're really there. They're really real. Oh, gee. Billy, come back here, Billy! I'm splitting. This burg is bleak. Wow, that's a cool bike you got, Flash. You know, we could ride it out to that big pit I discovered out in the forest. I looked down there and there was something I couldn't tell whether it was a big squashed candy bar or a cheap special effect. You want to pedal out and see it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you where it is for half a candy bar.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, come back
it's
with
a
my
deal.
bike.
Bye.
Hey.
Oh.
Boys, what are you doing? That bike isn't to be ridden.
Look out.
What a sap. What a sap.
Come on, let's go inside. Let's learn how to use
First,
the
I'm going to
soldering
give you
gun.
about a quart of castor oil apiece. That'll learn you. Oh, those kids. Always
Aunt
leaving
Bertha
their
was always
stuff all
into
over
those
the bed.
Nazi men.
What's this? Is this a dirty magazine under Billy's bed? What on earth?
It's the subgenius Stark Fist.
Wow, talk about a prehistoric monster. Look at the size of that thing. Come on, do you want to look at the pit? It's real neat. It's out in the woods and everything. Okay. We'll just jog through the neighborhood and... Oh, wow, this pit is really something. Hey, I'm gonna throw some old hot dogs and leftover dinner down there and see if that weird monster down at the bottom of the... It really likes it. It's chowing down. What are they? It looks like a Bradysaurus or something.
Everything does.
Ah, isn't it wonderful to be able to jog through fountains and monuments of the culture of the human race? Time for a drink of water. Me too. Hey, this isn't water. Maybe somebody put that weird new drug, he, in the water system. I feel all funny and weird. You know, I'm not sure that this is reality. It isn't, Jane. You see, my lips don't always move when I speak. That's because I'm communicating with you telepathically. And I hope you like it. I do indeed. Gosh, there wasn't anything in the whole library to tell me what those weird monsters were out in the backyard. But maybe this book will actually have some info I can use. Here's the table of contents. I'll just run my thumb down it like this and... Wow. I'll just cut up some chunks of meat here. Big chunks of meat. That's what those monsters will want. Yeah, meat. Heavily marbled with fat. Give me all the meat in your store, mister. Here's $1.
Well, $1 will buy you something, son.
No, I mean meat. Lots of meat.
I've got some old organs and gristle back here you can have, if that's really what's on your mind.
Wow, look at that bunch of Bradysaurs down there.
Okay, what's your question about the Bradysaurs? Do you have any Bradysaurs?
No, thanks.
Billy! What? I didn't expect to see you here. What's in the bag? Oh, that Billy. I just don't know. Guess he hasn't been acting like himself lately. He's been very strange. Tina, someday when you're older, you'll understand about Billy. Okay, guys, hold on. I'm going to throw you down some gristle and, everything I got at the butcher's. Here it goes. It's so noisy out here, they probably won't hear me walking up on the porch. Oh, those sports are squeaking up. I'll just see if... Oh, wow. Every time I make a call, there's this heavy breathing on the line. She'll never find out now. Now what can I do?
Yes, Billy's been hitting the coffee, and now must run upstairs to see if there's perhaps...
You are the new American society, the movers and the shakers. You are the new coffee generation.
Because coffee lets you calm yourself down and picks you up. Coffee gives you the serenity to dream it and the vitality to do it. No other drink does that like coffee.
Join the coffee achievers.
Keep rocking.
I'll give you a good home, bossy. Come on. It's a place that I call Cow Heaven. Yeah, that's it. The happy mooing ground. You'll love it there. You can wander and eat grass all day, so don't give me any more trouble. And come on, and you'll go over the edge, as it were.
I'm not going to Over the Edge was that show before you guys.
Dummy, over the edge of the pit.
Oh, I get it. Well, I'm just a cow. I'm too stupid to figure out my part in the play.
If the cow won't take a bath with me, then maybe the chicken will take a bath with me.
Oh, darn. Nobody will take a bath with me.
got away, too.
Jeez.
I didn't really want
Hey,
to take
come
a bath. I wanted him to go down
Chickens.
to the
Never
pit.
take a bath ever again.
You know, the trick of picking chicken is picking what...
Darn.